Hello class 8. A very good morning to you all. Today I will explain chapter number 1, Natural Resources, Land, Soil and Water. There are natural resources. We need it: land to live, soil to grow food and water to drink. These are basic needs. But do you know that natural resources are also needed or useful in many ways? Let's start the chapter. What do you know about land resources? Land is the most important gift of nature. As you all know, human beings live on it and fulfill most their needs from it. It covers only 21% of the earth's surface and is also used for various purposes like growing crops, living, grazing of animal, mining, setting of industries, etc. We get most of the product from land to satisfy our needs. It provides for more than 95% of human food requirements, greater part of clothing and housing, and all need of wood for both fuel and construction. And about the utilization, it's all depend upon physical and human factor. 30% of the total land area is inhabited because this land is too rocky or the climate is too hot, cold, dry or wet. The rest of the land is sparsely inhabited. The desert of Asia and Africa, tropical forest of South America and polar areas are the example of it. The availability of arable land, that is land suitable for cultivation, is yet very limited. Land use can be modified by the construction of new roads and railways in particular areas. What about the land use? One of the most important uses of land is its forest. The forest support the ecology on which man thrives. That means man survives. Land is used as a home of man. No human being is hurt to be living on water unless, of course, the density of population is so high that people are forced to live on boats. Land is used for construction of various institutions like research centers, schools, hospitals, etc. Land is used for various economic activities such as agriculture, mining, industry, hunting, pastoral farming, etc. Some of the factors affecting the land use, that is, the first point is physical factor, second human and economic factor, the availability of surface and underground water, population growth, occurrence of mineral deposit, crop combination and technology. These are such factors, some of the factors affecting the land use. Now come to the point, land utilization in India. India is fortunate to have a very high percentage of arable land. The total land area under India may be divided into 30% mountain area, 43% plain area and 27% plateau area. Being a country of large population, India is needed to produce food crops for human being and raw materials for industries. All type of land are not used for agriculture. As you all know, the cultivation of land depend upon the need of the people, the fertility of the soil and the availability of water and on the relief of the land. Next, conservation of land resources. A proper land use planning of an area is extremely necessary to make sure that the right kind of land is available for appropriate land use. This can be done through, let me explain you through some example, through points. The first point is conservation soil and forest. Second point, providing irrigation facilities. Third, checking further spread of desert. Fourth, adopting scientific techniques. Fifth, afforestation and land reclamation. Next, increasing the use of manure and chemical fertilizer. Next, checking overgrazing. Now come to the point, soil resources. Soil is the most important resources of nature. It is formed by small rock, fragment and organic material in which plants grow. Most part of the earth's land surface is covered with soil. The thin layer of the topsoil is very important for plant because all plant, trees and vegetables grow on it. Though that soil is a renewable resource, it takes hundreds of years for 1 centimeter layer of soil to be formed. So care should be taken to preserve and protect it. If the topsoil is washed away, it will take thousands of years to replace it. Come to the point, soil formation. It is an extremely slow and complex process. It is formed under specific natural condition. The factors responsible for soil formation are as follows: climate, parent rock, rate, time, relief, plant and animal. Next, layer of soil. Soil have 4 main layers that are known as horizons. The main 4 layers are topsoil, subsoil, parent rock and bedrock. Soil resources of India. Various types of soil are found in India. Some major types of soil are alluvial soil, black soil, laterite soil, red soil, mountain soil and desert or sandy soil. Let me explain you through it. First point is alluvial soil. It is the most fertile soil of all. It consists of fine silt transported by river from the mountain and deposited in plain. It is found mainly in Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. This soil is most suitable for growing crops like rice, sugarcane, wheat, oilseeds and vegetable, etc. Black soil, according to its name, it is black in color. This soil is rich in iron. It is made up of volcanic rocks. It is mainly found in Gujarat, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. Cotton, tobacco and millets grow well in black soil. Laterite soil. This soil is rich in aluminium. It is composed of clay and gravel. It has power to retain moisture. It is mainly found in Odisha, West Bengal, Assam, Kerala, Karnataka, and it is good for growing tea, coffee, rubber, cashew nuts and coconut. Red soil. It is made up of crystalline rocks containing iron oxide. It is rich in iron but not very fertile like the other soil. It has low moisture retention capacity. Therefore, it needs good irrigation for cultivation. It is found in Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Millets, groundnut, cotton, pulses and tobacco are the main crops grown in this soil. Mountain soil. It consists mainly of stone and pebbles. It is found in areas like Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Assam, where terrace farming is practiced. Orchard of fruits and trees like pine, sal, rosewood, etc. are grown in mountain soil. Desert or sandy soil. It is commonly composed of sand. It has very low water retention capacity and is therefore not good for farming. It is mainly found in Rajasthan, Gujarat, southern Punjab and Haryana. Crops like cotton, barley, maize and millets can be grown in desert soil. Soil erosion. What do you know about soil erosion? When soil is moved from one place to another by wind and other natural reason, it is called soil erosion. Conservation of soil. Soil erosion and loss of its fertility are very serious problem in developing countries. Proper steps should be taken for the prevention of soil erosion. The different methods adopted for soil conservation are based on the local environment. Some of them are afforestation, overgrazing, water management, rock, dams. The existing agricultural practices should be changed by adopting the following measures, that is terrace and contour building, strip cropping, rotation of crops, cover crops, quarter plugging, fallowing. Now come to the point, water resources. What is the main important natural resources on the earth? No living being can survive without water. That is, 3/4 part of the earth is made up of water. It is essential for all forms of life. Compared to another liquid, it has a capacity to absorb heat. 70% of the human body consists of water. Water is found in different forms as solid, liquid and gas. It remains in the gaseous form in the atmosphere for the shortest duration compared to other form. It is responsible for producing all fresh water resources on the earth through the process of precipitation. Since the dawn of civilization, various civilizations have developed around big rivers where a continuous supply of water was available. In our daily life, we use water for various purposes such as drinking, cooking, washing, bathing, watering plants, irrigation of crops and for industrial use. Distribution of fresh water, that is a different point, but let me explain you. Distribution of water is extremely uneven and at most time erratic. In some regions, the surplus of water in the rainy season causes floods, while drought may occur in the dry season. There is a variation in the availability of water not only from season to season but also from region to region. In some areas like Central Asia, most of Northern Africa and Middle East, people too have to bring water from long distance to fulfill their domestic need. Many of these inequalities in water availability are due to climatic reason also. Irrigation in India. In 1930, the first tube well in India was dug in Uttar Pradesh. Remember it? The government is helping the farmer by granting loans and subsidies for installing the tube wells. Wells and tube wells are found mainly in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and Maharashtra. Canals are important source of irrigation in India and cover about 33% of the total irrigated area. Water from the main river is diverted into small man-made channels which are called canals. Seasonal canals are taken out from rivers during the rainy season. Irrigation by canal is done mainly in the northern plains, south and central India, especially in the coastal region like Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. The Bhakra canals, the Sirhind canals, Eastern Yamuna canal, Upper Ganga canal, the lowest Ganga canal, the Agra canal, the Sharda canal in Uttar Pradesh and the Indira Gandhi canal in Rajasthan are the important canals in India. Dams. It is also known by the name New Temple of Modern India. Conservation of water. Since availability of fresh water in the world is limited, we must try to conserve it so that it may last long. Some steps should be followed. These are: first point, use water economically and prevent wastage. Second, prevent deforestation and promote afforestation programs to maintain the water cycle. Third, adopt rainwater harvesting and save and conserve even a drop of water which falls as rain and take suitable measure to keep that water clean. Fourth, build dams and reservoirs to prevent flooding of low-lying areas. Fifth, over-irrigation should be avoided. Sixth, in domestic use, wastage of water should be checked. Wastewater of kitchen should be used for watering plant. Thank you, class 8, for giving me your precious time to listen it. If you want to know more about it, comment me back, so the next video will be regarding the particular topic you want to know. Thank you very much.